Hi, I'm Deanna Meskimen with iVision TV, Zip Talk here in Los Angeles, California, and with me is actor, impressionist, voiceover actor Jim Meskimen. Now, you have done a ton of shows. I was looking at your IMDb page. You've done films, you've been in TV, you've done voiceover work, you've done major stuff. And right now, we are meeting with you because you have this hot new show called Jim Impressions, and we want to know about it because I hear it's totally packing the house, and people can't wait to see it. So tell us, what is it?
Well, I've been an impressionist for years. I've done a lot of celebrity voices over the years, everything from Arnold Schwarzenegger, to Morgan Freeman and all kinds of people like that. So I put together a show that has a lot of celebrity impressions, and so in that way it's sort of like, it would be like a big Vegas impression show, but it also has a storytelling aspect to it. I hope it's a very inspirational show. It talks about, a little bit about my career and my contact with celebrities, and hopefully, it inspires people to be more creative, which is the actual purpose of the show, and so it's doing very well.
Awesome, and you've been around. I mean, I have a list here. I'm not going to read them all because the list will go on forever, but you've been on like Castle, Rules of Engagement, Criminal Minds, Cold Case, Friends, Seinfeld, Parks and Recreation, and on and on and on. So you have met tons and tons of people, and you've brought this all into this new show. Yeah.
I mean, I grew up in an acting family. My mother is Marion Ross, who was on Happy Days and Brooklyn Bridge, and it was yeah, exactly, and set a great example for me, and both as an actor and as a parent, because she's a great mom. And so, so I'm trying to, I grew up in that tradition, and I love to share my own sensibilities. I love to make people laugh and have a great time, and to leave them with feeling a little better than when before we met.
Awesome. So where do we see this show? If you're in Hollywood, I know you can go to the Acting Center, right? So that's theactingcenterla.com. Is that how it goes?
TheActingCenterLA.com is a website. There you can find out all about that. I do the show at least once a month there, or one weekend a month. And then I'm also going to be in Clearwater, Florida on September 17th of 2011 at the Capitol Theater on Cleveland Street. So come to that, because that is going to be very, very special.
Okay, great. And we can find that information on your website. I think it's appliedsilliness.com.
Yes, appliedsilliness.com, where you can see all kinds of fun things.
So you're a funny guy, so he's got appliedsilliness.com. Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, and what about, like, if people want to find you and see who you are, they go to jimmeskimen.com and YouTube. How do they find you on YouTube?
Oh, yeah. Well, I got a lot of stuff on YouTube. I got some really entertaining things, everything from cartoon contests to inspirational videos from my art historian character, Nestor Jackdaws, who's very, very, intellectual, but at the same time, yes, very, very supportive sort of fellow. And those films are all up on my YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube, type in Meskimen. If you can manage that, Meskimen, you'll find me. I've got my own channel, and there's a lot of fun stuff there.
Awesome. And who are your favorite people to impersonate?
Well, I tell you what, I like Jack Nicholson because, we're all so familiar with him, and he feels like he's going to explode at any minute, but we love him anyway.
That's awesome. I don't think I can do Jack Nicholson. I don't know. I mean, I could try, but it might not work out so well.
It's different when a lady does it. Like Robert De Niro is the same way. If a lady does Robert De Niro, it's not a pretty sight. Not a pretty sight.
Could be funny, huh?
Yeah, it could be, actually, yeah.
Cool. Who does a lady impersonate?
Oh, I don't know. I
do Ariana Huffington. That's the only female impression I do is Ariana Huffington because she has a wonderful accent.
That's awesome. Well, thanks, Jim. Thanks for coming out. That ends our segment here in Hollywood, California. And now back to you at the studio in Tampa.